All right. So let's just go ahead and finish up getting this ready and we'll be able to begin. So let's go ahead and hide my toolbar and widescreen it. Perfect. Whoa. What is this sidebar that we see here? This is actually pretty new. I don't think Discord used to have this. So instead, let's go ahead and do a pop out. Oh, it's still here in the pop out as well. Interesting. Alright, there we go. Hiding members. And let's go ahead and begin. We have the game of Never versus Let's Uninstall. Thanks everyone for joining me, and let's go ahead and see how this goes. So we first start off with a first ban of SP Elwin. In case of Let's Install, SP Elwin looks relatively strong. He does have characters like Marion Illustrial, which is otherwise powered by him. But he is also running only 2 tanks from what I see. So in the case of SP Elwin being banned, will Let's Uninstall still pick a tank? In the case of Never, he is running actually 3 tanks, and because SP Elwin was in response banned there, he decided to choose Lolly Jessica. Yeah, so in this case, he bans both Resential and Juggler. Both are very AoE counter oriented as well as debuff oriented. I would say it's a very smart play, as banning Resential puts a little bit of pressure on AoE, and banning Juggler will then force Never to pick a tank in this case. Healer would not matter as much since he still has 2 healers, and he does have sub healers in Deedlit, Deedlit, Yulia, and probably Olandius if you want to consider him. So he goes ahead and picks up Ledin, Ledin being the faction buff for Lolly Jessica. Hey guys! Hey Sanny! Hey Zeno! Welcome to the stream! Anyways, let's uninstall, picking Bolzo here. One thing that is definitely to note is that since Never has picked up Lolly Jessica, unless Great Dragon Barrier is carried, Lolly Jessica can pretty much snipe most characters on Let's Uninstall's team. Except for Bolzo in this case, since he has abnormally high magic defense. Oh, so Never does pick up a Mario here. He picks both banner characters. Wow, what a whale. It's not dead stream. This is my stream. Make me cry here. Because it's dead stream because I'm going solo, you know? Let us not put on that flame. Let us instead drink some nice beers, get drunk, have some interactions, and have a nice drunken stream. Well, okay, this stream won't be myself getting drunk, but in another stream in the future, I will be getting drunk and I will do nice, fun commentary. All right, back to all right, back to otherwise pick bands. So Let's Uninstall goes ahead and picks Ares and Deedlit up. They're all very self-oriented. Like Bolzol, Ares, Delit, they don't really need anyone else to kind of support them. So let's go ahead and switch to the pick bands. So Never, he has pretty much a full glory team where he's carrying Lolly, Jessica, Mariel, Celestial, and Yulia. Let's Uninstall himself is carrying Bolzol, Juggler, Deedlit, Ares, and in this case, Rosential. Now, the one big thing that I can see from this match happening is whether Ares, if he is AoE, whether he can kill most of the characters on Never's team. Because we know that most of the characters that Never is carrying are very squishy. Lolly, Jessica, Mario can be pretty tanky. Illustrial, and even Yulia in some cases, unless Yulia in this case is infantry. Like, all of them can die from an initial hit from the AoE from Ares. And I think that will definitely play a big factor onto this match. But in the case where Ares does not kill, in that case, I think that Never does have a very strong team. Man. Ares should send just Tensei Jessica. That's a good question. What do we call Jessica? Do we call her Lolly Jessica? Do we call her Tensei Jessica, Light of Genesis? Technically, they're all called Light of Genesis, correct? Man, I don't know anything about Langris or lore. Just do Apex stuff. Alright, so Mariel is relatively tanky in this case. I think Mariel will be living through an Ares AoE, even though Ares will be carrying the AoE. Will he? Let's see. Okay, so Ares is carrying Angels. If he's carrying Angels, 90%, 95% chance he is... Okay, whatever, what's 100% chance he's AoE. I like Lolika the most because some special people do like that type of content. I'm not naming names, but there are special people out there. Oh my god. Alright, giving a speed boost quickly to Ares. That would mean that he can reach Tensei Jessica first turn if he really wants to take her out right now. Because that gives Ares automatically 11 movement. Alright, as we can see from Juggler, Juggler is carrying the faction buff. Interesting that he's carrying a faction buff, since it's only for Deedlit in this case. And in the case of Deedlit, usually she can carry Gospel for herself. Straight up pushing Bullseye in this case. But I'm kind of iffy on the case of pushing Bullseye a little bit too far in the very beginning. Maybe he plans to sacrifice his Celestial or sacrifice his Bullseye to kill Celestial, but Celestial can surely one-shot him. And as we can also see, Celestial is also carrying Gargoyles, most likely thinking that perhaps Juggler would be carrying Stone Colossus, but in this case, he is not. I would say that Miracle is definitely an option here. Yeah, so he's miracling. He is basically preparing Ares to go straight on in. Kind of knowing that fact though, I does he move Jessica right on top of Yulia though? Because there's this nice sweet spot right there in between Ledin and Yulia. Oh god, never should definitely have seen this. Alright, looks like he's gonna be going in. Well, he should be going in. He's probably faction buffing and then he will follow up with the 3C instead of Triton in this case. Yeah, he should definitely teleport her away. That's also the case in which I believe that he should have went in with Ares last turn instead of this turn. Because if he went last turn, then he would at least be able to kill. But if he failed, that would automatically almost lose him the game. That's the problem with Ares. You go in, you die. Or they die. Alright, so there is no teleport action happening. So here it goes. Ares is running on in. He gives a damage buff to Juggler here. So next turn he'll let Never do his own thing. And alright, it looks like Yulia does live in this matter. Wow, with both Miracle going on, living, that's crazy. He should. He doesn't really have any heals for Yulia in this case, and what's coming up next, regardless, is going to be either most likely a Bolzo AoE, and with Illustrial being damaged, most likely will not be able to kill. Yes, Mario can heal, but the question is how much can she heal? Really? Mario can heal that much? Beats me, I don't have a Mario. Okay, well, even in the situation which Mariel does heal her to full, you're going to be facing a Bozo AoE next turn. And I do not think that was. Wait, no, Lolly Jessup will heal. She'll heal. Yeah. But in this case, Juggler will most likely jump here, right? Either that or AoE first. Either way. Personally, I would actually Juggler jump first because the fact that Mario can heal. And he hits the clock. Mario's not going to be doing anything. Illustrio won't be doing anything here either. Ouch. And then Juggler will be dropping next turn and a big load of damage since he's also faction buffed. Alright, there is the Mario heal right there, which we were expecting. Definitely, it is a high amount of healing there. That's actually why I thought of jumping the Juggler first, due to the amount of damage that this would do. Given that you see that Celestial has died right there, I am quite sure Yulia would have died if he jumped earlier. Damn, that is crazy. Ooh, it is lagging slightly a bit. Did it just freeze for you guys as well? Oh my. Yeah, that is a very high health Yulia. Dang. Where is my video? Someone needs... Okay, here it is. We're back. Stop killing my stream, guys. Give me better internet. I only have gigabit internet. Yep, it's about time for Yulia to go in. Ledin is not guarding in this case, so Delit can pretty much kill Yulia right here. Yeah, and Bozel did clock, so a black hole is basically coming next turn. Yep. I can see why he crystalled, because there's nothing better to do, but it's also kind of a wasted 3C. Yep, there is pretty much no juice left, and that looked like a lot of procs, but she has died. Alright, first game done, and the first match does go to Let's Uninstall. Alright, now it's going to the backup box. What type of changes will there be? We'll see. And in addition, this is in the Windy Outpost. So characters like Illustrial, Leon, very powerful on this map. Alright, so changes have been made. So on Never side, he has brought in Rosalia, and on Let's Uninstall side, he has brought in Leon. Like I said earlier, Leon being a very strong character on this map. If anyone has ever went against a Leon with mechanical knights, he can basically reach the other side on the first turn. It's pretty dumb. Unless you don't start on the first block. You start on the second block. Okay, first character chosen, Illustrial. Makes sense. Illustrial's stupid good on this map. And she can one-shot Juggler. Never in his case, first picking Juggler, and let's uninstall banning Illustrial in turn. Illustrial should never be allowed. Does he? See? I don't use Leon, so doesn't matter to me. Well, let me say that in retrospects. I may use Leon in the future when I am building my Empire box. Is there a way to position where he can't reach you? If Apex only allowed you 3 characters. Yeah, easiest way. Only use 3 characters in your Apex box, and put 3 in the last row. Leon cannot reach you. GG, you win. Yep. Anyways, Never starting with Old Landius. Oldlandius is a very good pick against Celestial. He slows him down. In addition, since we do see that Sun Installed has Cavalry Landius. That makes Old Landius even better in this case. Now he bans both tanks and brings in Zerda. Given the new dagger for Zerda, Zerda is pretty. She's always been scary, but she's even more scary since now she can tank bus, which is stupid good. Alright, banning healers. Never. Probably gonna. I don't think he's gonna choose Resentio. Um, I would probably ban Florentia and I don't know. I feel yeah, I would probably still ban Florentia anyway, or Rosential anyway, since Let's Uninstall does have a Bolzol in turn. I think Florentia is more of a threat, um, just because she has speed boosts. Speed boost is pretty fun. Okay, so it looks like on Let's Uninstall side, he's opting to go a no healer route. Never does have the option to ban both, but he decides not to, and leaving him Iris. Never chooses Florentia in the end, and Let's Uninstall thinking about choosing Bolsa here. Uh, in my case, I think I would choose Iris here because say you do an Alzahard, he tries to play around it, and you could just teleport Zerda right into place. Alright, picking phase over here. Yeah. In terms of the game that we have here, Never does have a pretty strong defense against long legs in Old Landius, but Let's Uninstall's long legs does also allow him to basically reach all the way at the end. And with Iris, there is basically the whole map is her range. So unfortunate, but Let's Uninstall does have his own choosing on who he wants to kill. And if he has the Crystal Dagger, he could probably one-shot Juggler as well. We'll have to see what happens in the game, but that may be a story that happens in this battle. On Never's side, he will probably try to push as many characters away or keep away with Old Indius and try to kind of get into the middle as much as possible. If he does hit a Bolzol, Iris's 3C does get rid of a lot of it. And we're in the game now. Iris's 3C has solved a lot of issues that she has. It doesn't make her a spectacular healer that you need in your box now, but it solves one of her main issues in the past where she couldn't do dispels. And it also heals a lot more than Dolly, which was one of her main ways of healing in the past. Yeah. So most likely you saw the faction buff on Oldius. It's for Juggler to make him live. I think one of the things that it may be for is to make him live against with Zerda. Though since I don't have a Zerda myself, I can't really tell you what are the amounts he needs to live. Also, in this case, it looks like Elashiel did bring Bone Dinos, and because of that, the Tekken Stone Colossus for Bolzol is a very good idea. So, Elashiel cannot take Bolzol down anymore. So it's one of the small cases in which if Elashiel instead teched in Gargoyles, she'd be able to kill Bolzol in this case. However, it may be a different story if she can somehow one-shot jugglers. I hear that she can. I haven't seen it yet. Alright, he may be thinking about teleporting. Okay, so he's teleporting Rosalia in early. Given this, Oldius pretty much there isn't too much that Oldius can do here. He needs to well, he goes ahead and faction buffs here. So because of that, Rosalia pretty much has pickings to wherever she wants. It looks like Deedlit is dead. Yes, Annie. You guys are both very similar minded in your rush plays. I'm like one of those fake rushers. People call me a rusher. No, I'm not a rusher. I'm a bad player. Delusional. Damn. That was a burn right there. Damn. Just attack Juggler for fun. See if you can kill him. Alright, moving Alessio all the way at the top. Safer play. She can pretty much reach anywhere now. Damn. Damn. That's some respect there. Kill Florentia. Well, he can take his time. He does have much longer legs. So the question is, does he want to kill Florentia here, or does he want to push up first? Yeah. If it were in my case, I would probably just kill Florentia. Yeah, Bolzel is definitely one of the big problems, but Bolzel can be handled by Zerda. Because Leshrael definitely won't be touching him. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, Bolzel in this case looks to have brought double AoE and sleep. But with Zerda pretty much reaching the map, nothing's really going to happen there. Things that I could think he might want to do, he probably should push back Illustrial here with his Old Landius. In the second case, he could later on speed boost Bolzel in order to hit Zerda. But most likely, if he does speed boost Bolzel, Landius will go and defend her, so she won't die. Yeah, so here is the Wave Whisper, just Wave Whisper or whatever it's called, to prevent Illustrio from getting close. Hmm. Okay. Okay, Illustrio can still very much touch anywhere. Okay, so instead of opting to speed boost Bolzol, he just goes ahead and moves Bolzol back to attack Rosalia here. Right? Probably just use Florentia, attack Rosalia, and then speed boost Bolzol. Since Juggler has already used up his 3C. Alright. Oh, he against Bolzol. What? I was more in the lines of speed boosting Bolzol here. Alright, sure. Take one life out of Old Landius. I'm pretty sure Illustrio will not die here. Because Old Landius definitely won't be getting healed in the meantime. However, the situation doesn't really look better for Never since he is gone with 3C. Alright, heals up Old Landius. He just needs to back Illustrio off now. Either that or he can go ahead and attack Florentia here. But I don't think he'll be able to kill not having a Tech 2 range skill. Yeah. So what he can't do is use Iris, heal Illustrio, and then use Onrush in order to kill Old Landius here. But the game's not over. You never know what might happen. Never say never. That was so bad. Please, let's stop the stream here. I did not just say that. That was terrible. But, maybe this juggler is secretly a clock juggler, and he will use Beast Shock and clock that. In addition, maybe this is a Breeze Bolzol, and he will, stand there and breeze. You didn't just see that clock right there. And maybe what he doesn't know is that this is a Thorns Old Landius with Blood Pact with 0% health, and that's why it seems low. Oh god, that would be hilarious. You running a Blood Pact Landius? Just imagine running a Dropnir, Crystal Warlocks, Thorns. Oh god, I should do that. That's oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, dude, why use Holy Arc when you can use the Dropnir, man? At least that still gives him int, so you could fake that he is still very useful, but in reality, he is thorns. Just leave him right in front of Zerda. Say, she Alzahards, goes on in, tries to kill old Landius. Okay, no Zerda would do that, but thorns kill the best. And then he revives because, he's Landius. I'm a genius. Alright, going back to the game though, pretty much what he has to rely on is basically Bolzel going in, doing some mad AoE, silencing the Iris and heal blocking the rest, and clocking again. I say silence because Iris, her 3C can get rid of most debuffs. I didn't see what accessory she was carrying, but most likely she has a teddy bear. Yeah, if I were never here, he probably doesn't have a better time to do a black hole. If he doesn't black hole now, Landius can just move outside the range. uh, oof. Oof. I think that was the only chance for black hole to go through. He can still hit Iris though. But I think the main thing was hitting that Lustrio as well. Does do a heal block that is big. Oh my god, and he did hit the silence. That's crazy. But yeah, Zerd is still gonna pretty much take everyone else out. But what you guys didn't know is that clock Bolzel is actually carrying thorns. He has 2 enchants there. He doesn't have just one. And both of them work properly. That Zerda is dead to magic. Oh my god, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. This is not a delusional stream. I know exactly what I'm saying. Alright, that's quite a lot of good debuffs on Illustrial there. Here, Zerda is probably just going to go for the kill. Bolzel should die to this. I don't see why otherwise. Yep. And with Juggler not really having a way to kind of reach and use his B-Shock, whoo, Florentia kills Celestial so strong. But that won't save her from Zerida. That is pretty crazy strong, though. At this point, it'll probably be more like 4 or 5 turns before Juggler even gets 3C back. And by that time, Zerida and Iris can just kind of wait out the debuffs. But in this case, Juggler does have the range to do a B-Shock, and that could be a very big thing. B-Shock Zerda, keep her in place. There aren't really too many other options I see here. It's kind of funny because even though I say there aren't too many options, the moment you B shock there is also the moment you lose. Because once you use B shock, Juggler has nothing left. But what he doesn't know is that this. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say this Florentia has full moon and she has like 600 int, base green int, and she can one shot Landius with her lightning. Alright, pretty much a good heal up here. GG, the stream has froze again. Oh man. What? Stream froze again? Ridiculous. Come back, please. Hey, it's not my internet. My internet is perfectly fine. Otherwise, I would not be talking to you guys like this. It's obviously his internet. I shift the blame over to him, and we heard Iris. Iris did stuff. And because Iris did stuff, obviously he is in the advantage. As you see this loading, I predict that Juggler stood in place, Florentia went and healed Juggler, Landius danced on the purple tiles just to show dominance and lost a life. Yeah, exactly like you saw here. But anyways, it looks like Never did go ahead and forfeit after his Florentia died, most likely to Zerda. So in the end, this game ends up as a 2-0. Let's Uninstall wins against Never. Congratulations to Let's Uninstall. Good game. And, thanks everyone for joining me. And, yeah, see you next time.